a celebrity chef, and his popularity through shows like the Food Network helped balloon the kind of scandal he cooked up. For more than 4 years, he didn't pay a dime for rent for his townhouse in Brooklyn. Last month, he was told to pay up or get out by today. So what happened when the landlord and marshal showed up today at the home of Madison Cowan? Well, that's the story. Eyewitness News reporter 𝗕𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗓 live at the apartment in Boerum Hill for us. Newt?
And that is the story, Bill. The chef moved out before he could be thrown out. As you said, it's taken years and multiple eviction orders, so the landlords needed to see it to believe it. With a knock on the door and the turn of a key, the 4.5-year ordeal was over. The tiny apartment was empty, and Madison Cowan was finally gone. What are the words you would use, Gus?
Disheartened, angered, and at the same time, relieved.
𝗕𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗓 and his brother John are the owners of 191 State Street in Boerum Hill. And they were impressed at first with their new tenant.
Madison, how you doing?
I hope I'm doing all right, brother.
Madison Cowan is a celebrity chef who whipped up world-class dishes on the Food Network and morning television. They say he paid $2,750 a month for the first 3 months, then didn't pay another dime for the next 4.5 years.
Didn't you ever stand outside the door, sit on the stoop, he gets home and you're like, hey dude, where's the money?
Yes, I did that plenty of times. He did not want to say nothing, he just kept it, go upstairs, ignored me and everything.
The 𝗕𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗓 took Cowan to court and got eviction orders, but were turned away at the door after Cowan filed one appeal after another in a process that went on for years.
Why don't you just write him a check right now, Mr. Cowan?
Cowan raced down 5 flights of stairs to avoid our camera after his final court appearance last month, where the eviction order was upheld.
You have nothing to say, Mr. Cowan, come on.
That despite telling the judge that his work was seriously impacted by the pandemic, that the publicity surrounding his rent dispute had made it worse. I couldn't get a job, he said. It all went away.
He never even called me during the pandemic or even after the pandemic to work something out. I had reached out to him. I don't believe a word he says.
Attorney 𝗕𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢 is an expert in real estate law.
You can start a case for non-payment of rent, and it could take you up to 6 to 8 months before you're even in front of a judge. And at that point, it can take another 16, 18, 20 months before you get any recourse. The laws are there essentially to protect the masses, and the masses are the tenants in New York City.
Well, late this afternoon, a spokesman for Madison Cowan contacted us to say that the chef was well-intentioned all along and had offered at one point to make partial rent payments. Well, the landlords say their next step is to sue Cowan for what he owes them, which they say is tens of thousands of dollars. Live tonight, Boerum Hill, Brooklyn. 𝗕𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗓, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you very much.